I was talking to an LSU staff member last night.
Yeah.
He said Gilbert would start for them tomorrow versus Auburn.
Wow.
If he was on the team right now.
He definitely has the body for it, it looks like. He looks like someone who should not be playing high school football anymore. That's the bottom line.
So, Arik, I spoke to your mom yesterday morning, and I told her that the state of Louisiana is ecstatic after you announced that you're coming to LSU. I mean, people are freaking out that you're coming to play football down here in the purple and gold. And she said they better be, because the state of Georgia is in shock. What has it been like since you announced that you're coming to LSU?
I mean, it's just been great, just getting off my chest, finally getting the process over with. I mean, it's been really a blessing.
You seem like you're done with this process. I mean, you're one of those players that can go anywhere in the country that you want. It seems like this is over for you. Is it done?
Yes, sir. I think LSU is a place for me.
And so how did you arrive at that, Arik, right? Because I think it's rare that a decision that a big-time recruit like yourself makes like this, it's rare that it is kept that secret. The majority of the time, everybody already kind of knows ahead of time. So what was it like holding that in, and then what made you eventually choose LSU?
Well, holding it in, I don't know. I figured if I knew, I didn't really have to tell anybody else. And, nobody really asked me about LSU because Georgia and Alabama have been the ones recruiting me for so long. So it was that was just, everybody thought I was a shoo-in for those schools. But decision to come to Baton Rouge was just, every time I go down there, it's just, I don't know, something magical. I just felt like that was going to be my second home, so.
And I know that you referenced Coach O and the one team, one heartbeat, but I want to ask you about your thoughts. What do you think about that stadium against Florida and that environment?
Oh, man, it was crazy. And actually, I went to the game against Alabama last year.
Okay.
And that was even crazier, so.
What does the environment do for a big-time recruit? Like, when you're there, you're standing in the environment, you're there in Saturday night in Tiger Stadium. What do you think? Are you thinking how electric it is, or playing in front of that?
Yeah, I'm just thinking, I wish I could play in front of something like this. That would be my dream.
One of the first names you mentioned after Coach Orgeron, and T-Bob brought up the one team, one heartbeat, and that's something that Orgeron's kind of built this program on since he's been announced head coach. You brought up Joe Brady. What has Joe Brady meant for your commitment, and how has he fit into your recruitment?
Well, Coach Joe Brady, with him coming into the offense, it's really opened things a lot up for them. I think they have a bright future with him there. Well, when I went up to visit, we sat down and talked a little bit about how he would use me in the offense. And ever since I committed, it's been a lot of people talking about how LSU doesn't use the tight ends. I should have went to Bama or whatever. But with Coach Brady there, I think we'll see a whole different offense like you have been seeing. So.
Yeah, I mean, just look at the impact that
Thad
Moss
tell
is
him
having.
To shut up, bro. It's a whole new day at LSU. It's easy to recruit Les Miles' offense for a tight end, but it's a new day at LSU now.
Right.
Arik, so I guess what are your plans? Because like I was saying coming in, man, when you watch your high school highlight tape, it is kind of absurd. Just bigger, stronger, faster than everybody. Are you planning on being an early enrollee?
Yes, sir. That's the plan.
And I guess so. What do you think as you prepare to make the jump to the next level, to the college game? What do you think you have to work on? Like where do you think your biggest improvement could take place?
I just think that for me, it's just all about not being comfortable where I'm at right now. Just keep getting better every day. I know before I go up there, I'm gonna have to put some work in the lab. So.
Anybody you look up to that plays that position?
Tight end?
Yeah.
Well, when Tony Gonzalez first started with the Falcons,
The GOAT.
that was probably the person that at first introduced me to the position. Because he was so big and moved so fast, it was just I could do the same thing.
Well, Arik, I've got great news for you. You no longer have to be a Falcons fan. You can be a Saints fan now. So, everybody's a winner there. You're good. You're free. Welcome to the club. I did the same thing. I grew up a huge Falcons fan. I came to play here, saw the writing on the walls. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna start cheering for the Saints again. Eric, okay, because you are coming from Georgia. Have you gotten to know any of the other recruits in this very good LSU 2020 class?
Oh yes, sir.
Who are you kind of closest with in the class?
Jermaine Burton, of course, he used to go here to my school. When we first started things off, then he transferred off to California.
Sheesh, y'all must have been loaded.
Yeah, Marietta's got a lot of D1 commits.
Yeah, we used to be loaded.
Lord. Okay, so you're a standout on both sides of the ball. I mean, you're a tight end, right? Because a lot of people have you as one of the top defensive ends in the country too.
Yes, sir.
It's just offense for you?
Most likely in college.
Yeah, my man wants to score some touchdowns. And guess what, Eric? This offense scores a lot of touchdowns.
Yes, sir. I know.
So what about so what's the message to coaches? Because I know once you commit, usually the recruiting it picks up even more intense. Has that happened for you?
No, I just called out the coaches, let them know I was thankful for them recruiting me, and that I was pretty much done.
What was that conversation like with Saban?
Well, I didn't get to talk to Coach Saban because you got set appointments and stuff. But I talked to the receivers coach from there.
Nice. So, what was Ogeron's reaction when you told him?
He had to be.
Oh yeah, he was ecstatic. And I called him.
Are you coming to the Auburn game?
I'm planning on it, yes, sir.
Nice. Well, dude, I'm telling you that the state is they are fired up.
It was crazy. The reaction, I've never seen anything like it, Eric. It was awesome.
It was wild. So congratulations to you, your family, for getting this done, and thank you for stopping by with us this morning.